Hello, everyone. Welcome to session 72? 72, yes.
I know how to count.
Good to have you all here. I am Commander Rod, your host and DM for D&D Wyndburgh. God, 72 sessions. We started this fucking campaign in 2022.
I was there for some of it.
Our lives were so
That's
different.
great.
3
That's
years.
a long time.
Well, it's already been 3 years of this campaign, which is nuts. I thought we were going to be way further ahead than we are right now.
I was gonna say, realistically, it's only been like 6 months.
Glad you're setting your expectations low.
I can
for
tell
us,
you, I can tell you how many months it's been, because of the work I've done on the.
He's really about to hit you with the actually.
Yeah.
The autism side
been
quests have led us several places.
2, 3, 4.
Places I wouldn't even go with a gun.
It's been 4 months in game since the campaign has started.
It's about a month for you.
Roughly, because we did an entire like fast forward month where everyone went back to Wyndburgh and just relaxed, which is nuts to me because it's 1 year a month. Nuts, right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
All right. So last we left off, we were at we were having our funny session, and as we return, you all have this one moment of just it you know when you go to sleep and you fall asleep and you wake up instantly, but several hours have passed. You don't even feel rested. This is not the case here. You all did a long rest and made sure that everyone did a long rest right before we started.
Thank you.
Just in case somebody forgot, which happens, which is okay. You all suddenly blink, and you're back here in battle. It seems that no time has passed. You all remember everything. Everything.
Well, shit.
The drunkenness is gone.
Oh,
Does Dale still have his giant breasts?
Yes. You know what? Yeah, sure. Why not?
Oh, good
Fuck
God.
it. I still have my clothes, so you can't see it, unfortunately.
Fortunately.
Wow. What, are you saying my boobs aren't nice or something?
Yes.
Wow. Wow. Sexist.
Yes.
I mean, I feel like it'd be more sexist if he said your tits are amazing.
There's no way out of this. Sorry, you're sexist no matter what.
Yes.
Somebody press the yes button, please.
Yes.
Yes.
Nut.
yes.
Thank you. I think I could hear. It was you that pressed it, right, Commissar?
Yeah.
I could hear you scrambling to get to it. Okay. We come back to the fight. And as we come back to the fight, I believe we had finished a round. You all, from all the different positions that you're at right now, you seem to notice Mochi in the corner of your eye for a moment, and you can swear he's winking at you.
His pants better be on.
And a moment later, he's gone.
Okay.
You become surrounded with the acrid smoke of battle, and you remember where you are. And we will continue. I've already pre-moved shit for this.
Also, Rod,
what's up?
If you could put down the music just a couple of notches, it's a little bit overpowering
Yes,
your
please.
voice. Either that or make yourself louder. Either one.
How's this? Does this matter?
A little bit. Okay. Yeah.
You can go a little lower.
No, that's fine. You're good.
All right, cool. There we go. So, we returned. Coalition is losing handily in terms of health. Oh, Miko says, damn, I am 13 minutes late. We haven't even started the first round. So relax.
How dare you?
I did miss the horse, though.
Yeah, you did
that
miss
is
the horse.
true.
Miko, the horse is here.
The horse is no longer here.
The horse actually just left.
Horsent.
The horsent. All right. We have coalition moves. They're going to be working to make their way through the rubble. These Sylvanian soldiers are not going to attack you, Ethel, or Grim, but they will continue doing their work into the city.
That's
Imagine
lame.
trying to invade Hellgate Dell. Cringe.
Ethel, what's your AC again?
Oh, that's a great. But not my laptop.
Wait, you don't know?
No. I think it's like 15.
Okay.
16.
16? Okay.
We're gonna have to pump those numbers up.
Well, I hope I don't need to, considering the fact that I shouldn't be getting attacked.
We are under fucking attack.
For real.
Well, yeah, you guys take the damage. I don't.
For now.
That's how it works.
For now.
Verily.
Verily so.
Per chance.
All right. Let's see. That will be one attack that hits you, Ethel. It'll be 30 points of damage, melee. Saber Rathmore, face to face with Thalion. It's surprising, Ethel. You've yet to see a human, at least in your estimations, that is this brave. This guy stares you down on top of this fucking dragon and immediately rushes you and starts attacking you. He swings once, he gets a really good hit in, but he didn't expect it to deal as much damage as it has. Thalion reels back in pain, and the next 3 attacks that he launches all miss. This guy is trouble. Actual trouble.
Ow.
These two are going to turn around and focus on you. Miss Thornhard is going to cast. Okay. If the music is louder than me, then I'm going to lower that as well. It shouldn't be louder than me. Like, I don't understand why.
It's creeping up on you. It's wild.
All right.
Dale!
This should do
Dale,
what I
turn
needed
the
it
music
to.
down.
Dale, fucking relax in that loot. Jesus.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Chill with the fucking loot.
Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
Yes. Thornhard is going to turn around. He's going to cast Silence on you, Ethel. I'm just going to use Blinded. Like, it's so fucking hard to find what I need when I need it. They cast Silence around you, Ethel. And Sanguine is going to Hunter's Mark you. And then attack. Okay, they're both hits. That'll be 38 points of damage.
Oh.
Plus a d6 for the Hunter's Mark. So 42. All right. Crooksnout's going to focus Grim. It's going to open fire with its cannons. That'll be a dex save. Grim will save. And that'll be 9 points of damage to him. And then it'll move forward and attack with a stomp. Has a +7 to hit. That's one hit. Oh. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. That'll be 30 points of damage on Grim. Etho, you look over your shoulder, you see Grim essentially getting stomped on by this thing. It lifts its leg up and it just comes crashing down on him. You see Grim hold onto it and the ground around him just buckles. He is not doing too hot. He can hold it, but the added momentum of the stomp downwards is just too much for him. He is hurting. And then Savage is sharp. They are... They're going to disengage and move. Try to get away from that Drake Warden. They're going to turn and move. Okay, they are within range. Next turn, they'll be able to climb. Coalition Wizard gonna move. Gonna cast Blur on themselves. This one is going to move here and cast Shield of Faith around Spikejaw. Frost Giant will attack the wall. That will be one hit. That'll deal 40. This wall cannot take much more of this. If it takes another hit like this, it will break and they'll stream through. That's it for the Coalition. Federation continues its attack.
What, they don't want to swing on me? Okay.
Oh yeah, thanks for reminding me.
You're welcome. I'm awakened. They can't really hurt me anyways.
We'll see about that.
Yeah.
Imagine being woke.
Couldn't be me.
Couldn't be me.
I'm sleepy all the time.
What's your AC right now?
Good at 25.
25? Oof, they just
Yeah.
miss. First one's just miss. Second one's...
Get out!
They miss as well.
You know, I'm surprised we don't have that on soundboard.
They're all missing. Like, goddamn.
How disheartening.
Yeah, it's
Saltbrook,
almost like he's woke or something.
you're in the middle of this onslaught from every direction, and you're just main charactering them. Like, you're doing the 1 versus 100, like one-man army stuff.
Cutting arrows in half and shit.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah. You're doing like Last Stand type shit. Dale, can you relax with the cupboards?
Sorry. It's my chair. It's very squeaky.
Just because Saltbrook is cooking doesn't mean you need to get the ingredients, okay? All right, Federation. Guardian Savage is going to turn around. They're going to focus on the wizards. The wizards. Yep. They're going to grab. They fail, so they are grappled. Guardian Savage is just going to do the funny on him. They're going to fly directly up 120 feet and let go. Coalition Wizard is going to take... How much damage? That's a kill. I'm sorry. There's no way they can survive.
Somebody lost me 1.20, 1 damage. 50 billion D20.
I believe it's 1d10 for every feet past 30?
So 120 minus...
So it's 90, so it would be what, 9d10?
Yeah.
90
No, for
10?
every foot, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Every foot, so that's 90
Well,
d10.
the maximum falling damage from a fall is 20 d6. That's terminal velocity.
I see.
That's a kill. This Coalition
It's a
Wizard's
kill.
not gonna
Sure,
fucking
whatever.
survive that.
Yeah.
You all witness Guardian Savage grab this guy who's just screaming bloody murder, and then this Drake flies straight up in the air, extremely fast, and lets go. You all hear
Nice concentration, little bro.
You just hear in the distance.
Concentrated into the ground.
Yeah.
Wait.
And now Guardian Savage is 120 feet up in the air. All right. We'll get attacks here.
Come on, Federation, fuck him up. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Neither of them was okay.
Yeah.
And then for the other one,
Yeah.
that's a hit. That will be
5 billion damage.
this is Spearman versus Spearman, so there's no multiplication here. Carry the 3. Okay, so that will be 32. And this Sylvanian Spearman unit is dead. They're just dead. Spearmen are going to push in. They're going to use routing. Okay. And for the Sylvanians, they are being routed, so they push back 10 feet. They're going to use the remainder of their movement. They're going to move to block. And then these I already pre-moved for the session, so that will be... Oh yeah, mark them as an entire unit. Mixed. 28. And these, that was 15. These missed. All right. That's Federation. Dale, it is your turn. I don't remember where
The
you are.
Federation fired a funny ballista.
I was.
They did
No, I
not.
was in-
It's still they're still loading it essentially.
I
not ready to
believe I
fire yet.
was on the right flank.
There
Yep.
you are.
And Kirith was there as well.
Yes. She's directly ahead of you.
I will use my bonus action to give her Bardic Inspiration, and actually, I'm going to withhold my turn until she gets into melee range.
Okay, so you're holding
Or withhold my attack.
you're
my
holding her
attack, yes.
action to once she melees. You can't hold your turn, you can hold an action.
Yeah, hold my action. That's what I mean.
All right?
Yeah, that.
Understood. You want to move anywhere?
Actually, I'll probably just move 5 feet back. There you go.
We'll call that 5.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah. Kirith gonna move through here. She's immune to fire, so she doesn't take that damage. What am I talking about?
Fireball doesn't stay on
That's-
fire.
I know, you're right. What am I thinking of? He's gonna stand here and she's going to rally them. She's gonna use persuasion to rally them. That's a 22. They're rallied. They're gonna have advantage on their next attack. Ethel, it is your turn. You are currently flanked by these two. You are silenced, so you can't use any magic attacks. And you are hunter's marked.
Well, any magic attacks that use vocational.
Vocal. Yeah,
I
verbal
don't-
Or
components.
vocal. Vocational.
Vocational.
I don't know how to word today, apparently.
I don't think my arrows require that, but
Well, they don't know how you work as a warrior, so they did it as a precaution, which is valid.
Smart.
Yeah, there's no... In my arcane arrow sheet here, there's nothing that says it's a verbal or somatic component.
Exactly. The components themselves are just the arrows.
Mm-hmm.
Remind me again how you're separating me and Thalion. Like, if I take an attack turn, that's what I get.
While mounted on Thalion like this, the two of you act as one.
Yeah, but like if I attack with a bow, I get 2 attacks with a bow, not 1 bow attack and 1 dragon attack.
Yes.
Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah,
Okay.
your attack action will be, you'll either attack as Thalion or attack as you.
Yeah.
If you want to be able to separate both, you should get the mounted combatant feat. Do you have that?
I don't know. No, I don't think so.
You do not, no.
Mm. I will attack with Thalion. I will bitch slap the man to the left with the wing.
Okay.
Smack him. As
What?
far as he will go.
What type of attack is that from your sheet? From his sheet, I should say.
I don't know, I guess like just a claw melee attack.
There you go.
It's being hit.
I couldn't hear you.
I guess 17 to hit.
17 to hit, Van Sanguine. That is a hit, yes.
Okay. 2d 6 plus 8. Well, plus 8. That's 20, baby. 20
Nice.
damage.
Good shit.
And for my second attack, I will once again bite his face off, the man in front of me.
Nice. Go for it.
Bite.
Bait.
Bite. Go on, bite him.
Do it.
Do it. 14. 8.
14. That is
24.
what? 24?
Yeah.
Forgot. Jesus. Forgot the extra to hit on that. Yeah, that is a hit.
Yay!
Fuck him up!
So 2d10 plus 8 piercing.
Yep, let's do that one first.
Yeah. I'm going. 9 plus 8, 17.
All right.
And then that is also 2d6 fire. God, it smells like horse shit.
I wonder why.
7.
That will be 24. Ethel, as you are attacking this guy, you're starting to notice that he is slowing down. He is hurting. He's bleeding everywhere. Thalion's teeth are cutting through his armor like it's nothing. He's getting close to the breaking point.
Any movement would incur opportunity attack, wouldn't it?
Yes, from both of them.
All right, this is my turn, I guess then.
All right. It is Grimm's turn. And he has a big boy to deal with. He has
that's
a-
fine.
I'll be alright. Don't worry about me. Oh god. He's so big. Alright.
Oh dear.
24, that's a hit. 13, that's a miss. 17, that's a hit. So 2. That's 24 plus 12. 36. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, Grimm's not doing too hot. You see Grimm just landing hard, like landing these really, really big attacks, big swings, but this thing is not budging. 36 is not enough to pass the damage threshold, and Grimm notices this. And as he does, he's going to switch places with his echo. He realizes that right now, that is not good enough. He switches places with his echo, and he will core wave. And he will miss. I need a con saving throw for him. Oop, no, that was a check. Saving throw. Okay. Ethel, you notice that after he uses this core wave, you see a light emanating from the center of his chest. You know where this is coming from. And you've seen this once before, but you didn't see it from the front. You saw it from behind, back in Magna. You see this light emanate from his chest, and it just shoots forward in this, almost this knife of light. And it misses Thornheart, who turns around at the last second and dodges it. He seems like he's about to overheat, but he takes a deep breath, settles himself, and stays in the fight. He's hurting, but he's not down for the count. Miko says, throw a water bottle at the machine. It'll instantly kill it.
True.
Very
Short
true.
circuit the mech.
Yeah.
I cast condition weather on the mech and it short circuits.
There we go. And that'll be Grimm's turn. Nadia, it is your turn. You are still up here.
Oh, already. Oh yeah.
As you
I was
return,
wondering where I
Nadia,
was.
Nadia, as you return to the battle, as you wake up from whatever it was that happened last night, immediately you remember how soft Orchimedes' lips felt against yours.
Oh no.
That's the first thing that comes into your mind.
Well, that never happened, did it? No,
Surely.
it did not happen.
There's only
Surely
one thing
not.
that could have never happened. It's either you didn't
Yeah,
rip ass or you didn't.
Roll a
sort of
deception.
choose.
It didn't happen.
Self-deception. You're lying to
If
yourself.
if anybody asks, it did not happen. You're gonna have fun with this one.
God, PETA, the horse
Yes,
is
I
back.
am. Also, hi, Tufel. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by.
And there's a Charlie. Hello, buddy.
We're in the middle of a very serious battle.
I just have critters running around at all times.
Yes. All right, Nadia, what do you want to do? You're still up here in the tower.
still- I'm still flying.
Yes, you do have your draconic wings sprouted from your back.
Cool. All right, so the guys entering now are the enemy.
Yes, these are all coalition
Yeah,
soldiers. These are elite. This right here is an elite coalition soldier regiment.
Okay.
The front one is a regular
Okay.
infantry. And Sharp is right here, one of the commanders.
Oh, that's. Oh.
Yes.
Well, thanks for coming.
Bold words for
Okay,
someone at
well.
fireball range.
So I think. Why not? Okay. So I think I'm gonna cast Wall of Fire again
Ooh,
in that same spot.
same
and
spot.
it's going to be a
Okay.
quicken spell.
Do you? Okay, you're making it a bonus action then.
Yes.
All right. That good enough for you? That length? Or placing
Sorry.
it like that?
It was 2 sorcery points. Sorry, I have to do this now, otherwise I'll forget.
Yes, it's good that you
sorry.
do that.
Ooh, yes, perfect. Thank you.
All right. Well,
What were those circles again?
those
red
are where
circle.
your Melf's minute meteors hit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we can get
So
rid of
that's
those
where
now.
the fire is at the moment.
MILFs.
Oh no.
Milf's minute meteors.
The MILFs.
Yes.
the MILFs. I sent MILFs flying from the sky. Yes.
Yes.
It's from morale.
It's raining Milfs. Hallelujah. It's raining
Yeah,
Milfs.
it's raining MILFs. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, because I need to cast it. Sorry, it's my brain parted. So I would like it at I guess 4th level,
Okay.
and then I will. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, hello, horse.
At 4th level,
Right.
we need dex saving throws from both of these units. Your spell DC is 16, so the front guys save it. The back guys,
Mm-hmm.
they do not save.
Okay.
So that is 26. Bad guys here are going to
Yeah.
take 26. And they need to
Cool.
roll a wisdom saving throw. 14. They do not pass it. They are considered broken. Half of them have retreated. All of their attacks
do
will
not-
deal
okay,
half
cool.
damage. Front ones
Cool.
will take 13 points of damage. They'll also have to roll a wisdom saving throw. They do not pass it, and they're also broken. They start to retreat.
Sweet.
Good shit. You've broken 2 divisions.
Oh god, yeah, because I've done a lot of damage, haven't I?
Yes, you have.
Okay, so I guess for my action, I'll just I'll cast all of my scorching rays at level 2 at this dude.
Oh,
The
all right.
dude.
Yeah, you have line of sight to them. That's
Lovely.
25, 26 feet. And Scorching Ray at level 2, that'll be a +8 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Go for it.
Did I press the right? Yeah. I did.
25.
25, yeah.
That's a hit. And roll to damage.
Oh, 8.
You're going to roll to damage 3 times, since you're putting all the Scorching
3
Rays on
times,
them.
Of course. Right, 8, 3, and... That was weird. And 4.
That'll be 15 points of damage on Sharp.
Nice.
Good stuff. And I believe they're set on fire? They're not. Okay. It's just fire damage.
Okay.
All right. You do have your movement if you'd
yeah.
like to use it.
I think I might actually fly over to the other side of to the other tower, to the
Okay. You
Yes.
have 30 feet. You
I
wouldn't
can see
quite
the
reach
others.
it yet.
Okay, so I guess
Stop somewhere along roughly this area right here.
Yeah, just
in
there.
there.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Just there then.
We'll fly across. Oops. Roughly right here. Get XYZ access.
I love it.
Okay. Action, bonus action, movement. That's your turn.
Lovely.
Miko asks, Rod, please tell me you would play the Minecraft Fallen Kingdom song if the castle falls. I don't even know what song
better,
that
Rod.
is. I don't think I've
You
ever heard that
don't know
song.
what that's called?
No,
Oh, you
You're
mean
fried.
the Captain
Yeah.
Sparkles parody?
I do not know it.
You better look it up after this.
After, yes. Orgamedes, it is time.
Yes.
He's about to do some war
Right.
crimes.
I'm gonna use my whatever the fuck it's called cantrip message and point over at Dale and whisper to him and ask him where the hell the nearest tavern is.
Dale,
Would-
you
Would I know?
Yes, you went to a tavern during the
Oh, yes,
investigation.
that's true.
Yep.
If I recall correctly, it's somewhere in the
It's right there.
All right, yeah. So I'll tell Orchimedes that exact location.
You go down the street, okay? You're gonna take a left. You're gonna take a left on 4th Street, all right? It's a grid
So I'd like
system,
to
you
s-
simple
Not
bitch.
surprised.
I'd like to spend basically the next round not getting drunk, but making up some fun little presents for the defenders in the form of Molotov cocktails.
All right.
Artificer's gonna do what Artificer's gonna do.
So you'll be spending your entire turn doing that.
Yes, so there should be enough to hand out.
Yeah, it's just enough for you to get there. There you
That's
go.
good.
Teufel says Artificer equals burninate the enemy. Yes. All right. You begin working on your Molotov cocktails. I will need you to roll a d20 flat.
1d20. Okay,
Yes.
okay.
He clearly got inspired to make those.
Yes.
I got, wow, that was very laggy, but I got a 13.
You will make 13 Molotov cocktails to give to the defenders.
That's right.
Saltbrook, it is your turn.
Time to kill.
As you come to Saltbrook, the first thing you notice is that your left arm feels a little heavier, as if there's something there that wasn't there before.
Yeah, I slept on it. It wasn't very comfortable.
No, there's something in your hands alongside the banner. Do you know what it is?
God's steel barrier, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And as it appears in your hands, you hear a lion's roar from somewhere. It might just be in your mind. What would you like to do?
It's tempting to go off and fly up to go help the rest of the party because they're kind of getting hurted over with the boss battle.
All right.
So a lot of dudes here, but I think that might be the smart thing is to go help my team.
You will take an opportunity attack unless you dash.
I was gonna say I'm gonna have to dash to make the distance, so I will be
Gotcha.
dashing to like the
All right.
135 or whatever, or I think it's 130.
Where would you like to stop?
I'm just gonna have to keep going towards. Oh, they're fine. I'm gonna go over towards Grim and.
You have
I killed
all
him.
the movement you could possibly want, and you can stop in midair too.
I'm gonna stop away from the silence because I don't feel like getting silenced.
Somewhere around here.
Probably. Maybe further back a little bit, like towards the backside of the. Yeah, go over the ladders is fine, actually, as long as it's out of range. Yeah, that's good.
There we
That's
go.
good.
Do you want to stop in midair?
Oh,
Oh yeah. It's all good together.
of course. Of course I do. Oh, cool.
All right. That was your action. You do have your bonus action.
It is a bonus action to do dash when I'm awakened, so.
That is true. Fuck. I forgot about that. Final awakening, man.
How much health do you have to fill them? Emily, I guess. What?
You're very quiet, Emily.
Oh, it's supposed to go my fucking laptop on the ground. Shut up. Like 40.
Okay, I'm gonna blast that guy.
Rathmore?
Yeah, I don't want to feel him
So
get
you-
smacked.
I didn't have
Unless you
blast
want
the
to,
guy.
unless you want to death battle him, then I'll let you. But that's up to you.
Did you get the
Do
other
you
guys?
want to? Do you want to death battle him? Shoot the other guys? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I would death battle.
I'm gonna shoot the guy that's flanking you then.
Van Sanguine.
Yeah. I'm going to use my classic ability that Noah never expects me to use. Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. Alright. So, first one. 27.
Yep. That's a hit.
21.
That's a hit.
Yep. 22. Yep.
That's a hit.
22 again.
That's a hit.
That's a nat 20.
Holy shit. Quadruple
And,
damage.
That's 17. Okay. We'll do that. We'll do the normal ones first.
That's all,
20 jockey.
all hits.
Chicken Jackie plus a crit.
Red
We're gonna do
Jockey.
the normal ones first.
Yep.
Okay,
I'm ready to
so
calculate.
First one, I've already got the calculator open. So first one's gonna be 38.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 42. It's gonna be 34. Jeez, that was fun with the motherfucker. 24. 24 is my minimum damage when I'm awakened, apparently. That's funky. 38. That's 5, and then this one's quadrupled. It's gonna be... That's 38 times 2. 76. So that will be 252 damage.
176. 176. Yep, 252. You erase him from existence. Are you... Yeah, there's no non-lethal you can do with this.
I wouldn't say that it makes sense to. He's just a stain on the ground now.
Yeah, he's a he's a fine red mist.
He is soup. Oh, soup for dragon.
You just fucking stop in midair, look him down. He stares at you for a moment.
Should have let us go home. That is exactly what is happening.
He is completely gone and dead.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. All right.
Let me just check on something real quick as well here before I finish my turn. And then
That's going to be a morale damage.
Yeah. And then Siphon of Love doesn't say it requires an action or a bonus action, just so long
It's
as
free.
I can do it
Yep.
as long as I can see someone. So I'm gonna send 40 health over to Hilton.
Nice.
What'd you give
You're
me,
now
sorry?
at 80. You're giving you got
Yay.
40 health from me.
That's so awesome.
So you take 40 damage, Saltbrook.
Yeah, I have given myself a 40 damage.
There you go.
And then we are done, my friend.
Nice. Coalition's
Very
turn. Oh,
Unlucky.
they take 2. Very close to ending. Spike
Get him the
Jaw's
fuck out of here.
Spike Jaw's gonna turn around. I do think it's really cool that just the top will move. Like, the legs barely move. It'll open fire on Grim.
The cannons will move as well.
Grim will save by default because he's awakened.
I should have sent some help to him too, Life for Gore.
Oh, good. That'll be 25 points of damage to Grim. And it'll move him back 5 feet. He will incur an opportunity attack from Miss Thornheart. He misses. Grim just gets blasted backwards by the cannons. That's fine. They are schmovin'. Yeah. This wall is broken. These fellas are gonna make their way in. Giant will move. I'm going to remove these buildings just to make it easier to position stuff. Giant will move and trample through the buildings. All right. That's a hit. Ether, you're going to take 37 points as Rathmore continues to fight. This man has blood, has just fire in his veins, blood in his eyes. He is fighting you with everything he's got. He is fully ready to die.
He is fully erect. What?
Yes. Thornheart will push. Oops. Grim's echo should be right here. Why is he over there? Thornheart pushes against Grim. Oops. Ooh, he crits. That'll be 45 points of damage. Grim is fucking hurting right now. He is not doing okay. All right. They make it over the rubble. And these guys are going to pull back in order to not get burned. Sharp is going to move here. Take a shot at you, Saltbrook. He misses the first one. He hits the second one. And he misses the third one. Ah, Jesus. $44 points of damage. Oh my god, my eye. I went to scratch my eye and I stuck my entire knuckle into my fucking eyeball. Jesus. Yeah, Saltbrook, that was 44 points of damage. He uses his remaining movement to get close to the wizard. This wizard right here is going to cast silence around you. A sphere concentrated on your current position. He loses concentration. Silence goes away on Ethilden. Hunter's Mark is gone because Sanguine is dead.
Literally. Stole him.
Stole him. Spearman. Okay. That's a hit. Not a lot of damage, but it is doubled. So 14. Two hit. That'll be split by 2. And that'll be 9 points of damage. Hit. Split by 2. Morale. They pass, so they're still maintaining. All right. Federation. Guardian's going to come down. He's going to dash. Well, that'll be his action, just to come back to the field. Going to roar and attempt to intimidate the wizard. Will fail. Spearman move. That's a hit. Double damage. 17. 34. They're already broken. Every time they take damage, they retreat. They're completely gone. They are routed. Stole him. Spearman and the Federation versus Spearman, so there's no difference in that. 17 hits. Damage. 27. They're already broken, so any kind of damage they take, they roll again. They pass. I have 1, 2. That's a hit. That's a miss. Damage divided by 2. That'll be 15 points of damage. They roll again. And they're broken. They are the fuck out of there. They rout. It's 3 or more units. Oops. Fuck's sake.
Hey, Rod.
Yes.
Quick question.
Yep.
You know those dudes by the base of the ladder stood in that wall of fire?
Yeah, you're right. Thank you.
Did they take any damage?
Well, they gotta roll dex first.
Oh, damn.
They do not pass. They were plus 2
Oh,
on
damn.
dex. What was the damage you caused, Nadia? Well, no, you actually have to roll again. Roll the wall of fire damage for me.
Oh yeah, I'll just
Yeah.
roll it again. No worries. What's this one?
Did it hurt when I told you to Google it?
24.
And I was right.
24. First damage they take. The entire battle. All right. Okay, Dale, it is your turn.
All right, they did not advance how I wanted them to advance, but that's a-okay. The screen is blurring. Okay, so, where's Kirith? She's still up there and rallied.
Right here. She's rallying the troops to keep fighting.
Okay. Actually, I'll probably move up over to firing range and then fire on the enemy spearmen on the left.
How far do you want to go?
We'll go. Yeah, that's where you just had it. Yep, right there.
All right.
And they are technically within melee range.
No.
No, I mean the allies are within melee range.
Yes. Yes, they are.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. So I am going to take out my gun.
Your ballista, your crossbow.
I could take out. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. How much?
Do you have a
more
gun?
damage? Yeah, the pepper box.
Oh yeah.
Why
forgot
have
about
you-
Yeah, technically the pepper box does more damage. I don't know. Yeah, you know, I'll just take out my ballista, take out my gun, and I will shoot them. Dead.
All right. You
So
don't
that
get
is a
sneak
1d8.
attack. You don't get sneak attack because it is an entire unit.
Fine, whatever. Then I'll just do the 1d8 plus 3 and then 1d6 ice damage.
And that creates the cone, correct?
No, it just does an additional 1d8. Not the cone. I'm just
I
firing.
see. Well,
Yeah, it does 1d8
did
plus
you
3.
did you
and
roll
then...
to hit?
Oh no, that's right. Fuck. I forgot to do that. It's plus 13, so we'll see. 7, 8, 9, 10, so 20. Does a 20 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay. So 11, 12, 13, so that is a 13 plus 14, 15. So 13 for the bludgeoning and then plus 3 or plus 2 for the ice. So that is a 15 in total.
All right.
And then I am actually going to use my help action on the Allied Federation forces to help them against the those fucks. The fuckers over there. Yeah, those guys.
All right.
I forget their names.
Sylvanians.
Yeah, those are the Sylvanian archers, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so Dale is immediately just gonna go up and then just get that motherfucker.
Thank you, KDO 706. Get that motherfucker. All right.
And I believe that should be the end of my turn because I cannot do
Gotcha.
anything else.
Kirith's turn. Well, she's gonna get into melee range with the rest of the unit. Here comes Flame Tongue. 25, 23, 21, 3 hits. Goddamn, Kirith. Suddenly, she starts hitting everything.
Kirith
It is-
finally got good.
Yeah, she's always been good. I am just terrible at rolling.
Yeah.
30 points of damage. All right. She can't Eldritch Push. It won't move all of them. All right, Ethel. It is your turn.
Again.
Yes.
So the guy in front of me, he's like the head honcho,
Yes.
the
He's the
honcho list of
commander.
honchos.
Yeah. Commander of the coalition forces here.
So it probably wouldn't be good to kill him.
So what you might want to keep in mind is coalition health is down to 1. The second that it goes to 0, the battle's over and Federation wins. Killing him guarantees that health happens this turn, right? But killing him also means you killed the commander of the army there. He's important, and it might incur consequences from the coalition against the Wyndburgh wardens specifically.
All right, then I guess very specifically, then I will. I guess like the action would be to grapple him. Like Battalion will just like go to like not swinging at him, but put a paw on him and just put him on the ground.
Okay,
You could just non-lethal the damage too.
You also
is-
could not.
that is also a possibility.
Yeah, but I don't know how close to death he is.
Well,
Well,
non-lethal
Well, you
damage.
still deal.
Yeah, non-lethal damage regardless of how much damage you're dealing, unless it's more than half of his total life, will not kill him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. because if
Rip and tear.
if he has 10 points of like his max is 10, and you non-lethal deal 6 points of damage, and he reaches 0 at any point, that's a kill, no matter what you do. So,
I mean, okay, there's not really a big difference in either of those two options. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, all right. I guess non-lethally attack him.
okay. How are you attacking?
I don't know. Can I non-lethally attack with Thalion?
You just used a regular attack. Yeah, you just specifically designated as non-lethal.
Okay. Then yeah, he'll swipe at him with a claw and
All right, roll to hit. Shield of Faith goes away.
mm, 26.
26 hits.
Jeez. Uh, 16.
16. So goddamn close. He is still up. But he is like... His eyes are like looking in different directions.
Okay,
just
well,
gave him
for
a
my
concussion.
second attack,
Well, my second attack, I kick him in the balls.
same goddamn thing.
Go for it.
17 goddamn pigeons.
Eat this man.
Eat him. Do it.
Okay, well, we're not going to do a now one, so we're going to take that. So that's what we're not going to do.
So,
Oh, that's a 2. Okay, how about a 2 plus 15? What a 17 hit.
it does not.
Okay, one more time. I have 2 inspirations for a reason.
Hold on. I might have something. I might be able to help you. Hold on. I just need to see if I can use something.
Just start playing clown music.
It keeps just chucking it at the same upper left-hand corner of my Google Chrome.
It's the unlucky corner.
No, I can't do it. Never mind. Good.
Thanks, Star. Thank you.
Just trying to help mine with the hit.
There we go. 17 plus
There
15.
you go. Yeah, that's a hit.
Yeah. All right.
I don't even need the math.
4 plus 8. That'll be 12.
Yep, there you go. Ethel, tell me how you knocked this guy out.
I guess I would just like to flavor it as Thalion just launches himself at this man and puts him in the fucking dirt. It holds him down with his paw claws, his bear paws.
As this guy falls back, I'm going to flavor it as he's still conscious, but he is so clearly defeated. You see as Thalion puts his claws down on him, you see this guy's eyes widen as this paw is just pressing against his breastplate. And he struggles, he tries to get off, but it's not enough. And as he looks up at you, there's this deep fear, this terror in his eyes. Thalion's maw just inches from his head. He stares at each individual fang. This guy's shitting himself. And you hear
Is he
him.
shitting himself though? Roll to shit.
He is not shitting himself.
Fuck.
Oof.
Okay.
You just hear him scream, I yield! I yield! Please don't kill me! I'll do anything! I'll do anything!
She'll slide off of Thalion's back and kind of give him a pat to like, okay, he's up on the snarling. And she'll approach him with her bow drawn and order him to, or she'll say to him, order a surrender.
If I do that, they'll kill me.
Then retreat.
You see him looking around, trying to find a way out of this. You see his companion, Thornheart, ready to strike down at Grim. He stops for a moment and he looks over. And he nods. And you see Thornheart pull out a horn. And he blows it. And
Oh.
as the horn is blown, I didn't compose a victory music. Yeah. Okay, easy with the fucking drums there.
My brother in Akatosh, it's your drums.
Yeah, I know. Jesus. I'm good, but relax. All right, I found it. There it is. You see all of the coalition and Sylvanian soldiers putting down their weapons as the horn rings through the walls of Hellgate Down.
Is the music doubling up?
Bro, the music's way too loud. We can't hear.
Okay, sorry. But anyway, I believe people in the stream were able to hear me. You hear the horn sound and ring through the walls of Hellgate Dell, and you see the Sylvanian and coalition soldiers putting down their arms. And you see the mech just lower its cannons, and it just sort of like leans forward, and the top hatch opens, and out comes this grimy dwarf with big goggles, and he just like puts his head out and puts his hands up into the air. And behind you, you hear the celebration of the Federation soldiers as the coalition soldiers begin laying down their arms. Even the giant just sort of sits down on the ground. Congratulations, everyone! You have succeeded.
Another glorious victory.
We
for the
did it!
Imperium.
You have succeeded in the
Question.
defense of Hellgate Dell.
Can we loot the mech?
Yes, you can.
I need it for reasons.
Spoils the war. Yeah, Dale is just going to say, Ve Victus.
So Orkamede's going to come running back with like a crate of Molotovs. Be like, wait, it's over?
Whoops, not done.
Kamazar, I got a thing for
What
you.
do I do with these?
I got a thing for you, real quick.
Oh no.
You're gonna want to scroll up on our DMs.
Oh.
You know what this is about.
Oh no.
Yeah. Orkamedes, as you're going through the bottles, creating those Molotovs, which you can keep, by the way.
Okay.
Suddenly, your vision goes dark as you step out of the tavern, and you hear the cheering of the Federation soldiers. Your vision goes dark, and you get pulled into something else. One second. I prepared for this. Wait for it.
All right then. You sneaky git. What part of not participating in combat do you not understand, you git? Says right here, page 35, section A, subsection 9, paragraph 9 of the rules for big crumping and other ethical conundrums. You sneaky git. Now I can't help but admire the guts and yelling you got to stride strump on me, and for that, and only that, I won't smash you, but you're walking on shaky finger, you little snotskin.
Those felt like
You got nothing to say there, Commissar?
He just has the
Just
window.
gonna be stood there like just nodding like, yep.
Yeah.
Well, now let's have a look here, you sneaky kid. Oh. Here's the charge. Cropping by proxy.
And as he's saying this, you hear this massive page turn. I'm talking a page turn that would make like the earth shake.
Cropping by proxy with intent to deceive the why. You think building spiky boys what go boom and calling it non-combatty makes you clean? That ain't cunning. That's sneaky. And not good kind sneaking. Either. That's you, me lawyer, sneaking. And there ain't no bigger heresy than that. In the sacred scratch scrolls of the Waglaw Book of Smash, verse thumb 3, the one what builds the killy thing, what does the killing, that gets got crumpet on his hands, even if you ain't pulling the trigger. I wrote that myself, in a fit of righteous smashing. You knew what you was doing. You didn't trip and fall into a death roller factory by mistake. You spent moments, Archimedes, loading that tickler into that mecha bomb. You even give it a name. What'd you call it? All right, here. The grinding gear of holy retribution, you called it. You almost painted flames on it. You put little teeth on the wheels. That's celebrating comfort, you mad lad, not avoiding it. On the wag.
The teeth were a nice touch.
They were a nice stuff, I do. Stop trying to confuse me. Under WAG code 404 subsection, you think you're clever, eh? It states, if a paladin built a git chomper machine and knows full well what that gits will be chopped, it don't matter who presses the red button, that lad's crumpet in spirit, which is the same as crumpet in body. This whole argument stinks of technomagical wiggling out of trouble, and I don't like wiggling. Archimedes, use is guilty of cropping through constructed malice. You ain't dumb, lad. Use one of the smartest nutters I ever had this misfortune to bless with divine power. But you's also a bloody smartass, and I won't have it. You still me paladin, don't get me wrong. Still like you, but from now on, your divine powers only work if you say, I'm gonna crump out loud before activating any gadgets. That'll teach you to outcon me.
And as he says these words, you feel your divine strength as a paladin sort of wane. It's still there, but it's not as strong as it was before. And you hear Groomch's words in the back of your mind. All right, we return. Archimedes, you come back from this respite that you just had, and you find yourself back in the city. All right, everyone, what would you all like to do? You see the Federation soldiers begin fully disarming and essentially deactivating the combat abilities of each one of these soldiers, and they begin taking prisoners. They are outnumbered by this enemy, but the enemy has surrendered. The Battle of Hellgate Dell is over. Someone mentioned checking out the mech.
Yes, please.
Yes, I will allow that.
I've got to go shit talk
Definitely want
Saber.
that mech.
First, let me say, haha, Archimedes got in trouble with his god.
Let me just check here. I need to figure out the stuff that you guys are getting. Okay.
Rod, can I help with the surrendering troops? Just organizing them in like essentially like a line.
Sure.
Death march.
It's like, okay, yeah, no, not a death march. It's more like a it's more like a prisoner check-in.
I mean, if it was up to me, there wouldn't be any prisoners.
Yeah, well, it's not up to you now, is it?
Oh.
It's a good thing it's not up to him.
Yeah.
All right.
There's some very good reasons to not have prisoners, though.
Yeah, does anyone feel like committing a war crime?
No. We
Wes,
have to?
No, just an option.
it's a very good option.
I'm. If you can convince me, sure.
Persuade me. Woo me.
I could be persuaded to commit a war
the
crime.
question
Yeah,
is, do you want word to be getting out that we took a side?
Pretty neutral.
Oh, I'm taking the side of war crime.
I love war crimes.
Damn.
I
Much
feel
like
very,
Anakin Skywalker in the Clone Wars.
I feel very compelled to say like something that a video game would say. This action will have consequences.
It'll have consequences, but it
Telltale
sounds like they're gonna
like-
fucking let us leave.
There are
They will
consequences
remember
anyway,
this.
There are
Yeah.
always consequences. I merely don't care.
especially because we've taken a side in this fight.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they
As
didn't give
they
us much of a
say.
choice to not take a fight, so.
As a wise philosopher once said, no consequence is a consequence in itself.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Besides, if no one finds the body, there's no evidence.
There's no evidence of the guy I killed.
Oh, you
He's a
got,
fucking
you got
stain.
any idea?
It doesn't exist anymore.
He's a fucking stain.
Wait a
I blasted him
second.
so hard no one remember.
Yeah, Dale is just essentially directing all of the soldier, all the Federation soldiers who, or not Federation, Coalition. Fuck.
Uh,
This way, separate.
Saltbrook, you collapse down to 1 HP, by the way.
I'm gonna chug 3 health potions immediately.
That is what unconscious people do.
All right.
I'm not unconscious, I'm still awake.
Yeah.
No, you're just
Did
prone.
anybody see the awake?
No, I'm completely fine. I'm just at 1 HP.
Oh, you slumped. I see. Okay.
People definitely saw you guys awakened, by the way. Just letting you
Oh,
know.
I imagine.
To
Uh,
answer
uh,
to answer Naria's
oh,
question.
He's convincing me.
All right. Nadia, would you like to land, by the way?
Yes, I would like to land.
Where?
Hold them on
check if-
space, you could like
Check
hit
if
them all right
others
now.
are
One at a
okay.
time, please. Nadia, what did you say?
Sorry. Yeah. Land check if everybody is okay.
All right. Saltbrook, you see Grim just rush over to your side to make sure you're okay. Because you are staggering.
I'm staggering as I chug HP and lay on hands myself.
What the hell was
Why are you
that?
touching yourself?
Don't worry about it, Grim.
Oh, I'm very worried about it. Bahamut never told me something like that would happen.
That's what happens when you push further than you've pushed before. You run into a wall, and sometimes the wall's hard, but you break through it and keep going. I'll be fine.
All right. And you see him just like put a hand down towards you. Help you on your feet.
It slaps me for 1 HP, and I fucking die.
High five!
He daps you
oh,
too
sorry,
hard.
I didn't declare it as non-lethal. I'm sorry.
I'm over here taking
And now-
poison damage in the corner. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Real. I gotta saunter
echo
over
on
to
that.
Saber here. I gotta saunter and talk some shit.
You see the commander, the captains helping Saber to his feet, and they begin escorting him over to where the troops are forming up, as Dale sort of coordinates that. You see the Federation
Oh,
troops.
I didn't let him up.
Oh, do you have something to say?
I would like to ask him something.
Okay, yeah. Hold on,
Which hand would you like to be?
while I'm fixing this right here. Go ahead, Ethel.
What the-
You are the
oh.
closest to him, so you get first dibs there.
Trying to think of like how to word about like how like the attack on Hellgate Dale went, like why we were sent here to investigate. Like it was a
A
mass. I see.
A literal massacre, yes.
Yes, ask the important questions. I'm just gonna shit talk him when I get my chance to.
That's fine.
Start teabagging him.
Yeah, that checks out.
Okay, yes, I'd like to place my lady balls up atop his face and squat.
Give him a
Yes,
Roman
go,
helmet.
girl.
Ah, so this is the lady ballers that I've heard so much about.
Oh
Yes,
my
lady
fucking
balls.
god.
Anyway. She'll
Swear
put the
to
arrow
fuck.
away and like kneel down to him still underneath the claws
Yeah.
and ask him, "You said anything for your life? Why did you poison the Sylvanian soldiers and send them to massacre the citizens of Hellgate Dell?"
I did no such thing.
Oh, are there consequences for threatening just a little bit? Jerk him off just a little bit.
Depends on how it works.
Thalion like tightens his grip just a little bit. Oh, hi, horse again.
I mean it.
Hi, baby.
I did no such thing. Whatever it is you believe I'm responsible for, I assure you, I'm not.
And you don't know who did.
If anything was done, it's way above my pay grade. I was informed of
Does he
no such
have-
thing.
Okay.
Does he have what?
I was gonna say kind of like a like an insignia or like a medal of his rank.
Yes.
Oh, horse, don't bite my feet. Hi. Could I take it and then have Thalion let him up?
Yes, you may. Put an inspiration on your page for that.
Thank you.
He staggers up to his feet. His captains help him. And he just sort of looks at you, defeated. And then he looks down at Thalion. His eyes squint for a moment. Then he looks back up at you.
You have defeated me. I will order my soldiers to retreat.
All right, yeah, poggers.
As Jesus, as this is all happening, as you know, soldiers are taking formation and whatnot, you notice something, Ethel, out of the corner of your eye. As a ranger, this is something that immediately jumps to you. In the sky, there's a magpie. Now, you know from history that Federation couriers and messengers use magpies as messengers, as low couriers.
Ooh.
And you see one arriving to Hellgate Dell.
Arriving? Okay, that's different.
Yeah.
I was gonna shoot a bird.
And it flies into the city. Passes right above you and flies into the city. Is there anything else you would like to ask Rathmore?
Any suggestions from the peanut gallery? Because I'm drawing a blank and there's a horse.
Am I too far away to be able to like indirectly ask something with message? Because I'm fucking miles away.
Yeah, you're...
You could also just give me like player suggestions.
That, I'll allow that, yeah.
Ooh, I am 120. Ooh.
But you can't see
Right.
him.
Would you be able to find out anything about the orc massacres?
Ooh. Okay, yeah,
Ooh.
that's a
It's
great
not,
question.
It's not that I don't want to do that, but would I know anything about that?
Ethel wouldn't really know. You
Okay.
mentioned it.
But
You
am
mentioned it in
I-
passing.
Am I in range of message?
You can't see him.
No, but it doesn't have line of sight necessarily.
Yeah,
if you're familiar with the person, you can cast it to the person.
The problem is, would you know that she's speaking to Rathmore?
No, probably not.
Yeah, that's.
Rip.
You can cast this spell through solid objects if you're familiar with the target, and now it's beyond the bear. Okay, what I'll allow you to do, Archimedes, is you hear the cheering, and the like sounds of battle have died. So if you'd like to reach out to one of the members of the party and ask, like, what's happening?
The hell's going? The zog is going on out there.
Yep.
Yep.
Who are you going to reach out to?
Did we win? Did we lose?
Who's within 120 of me?
They're all within 120.
Oh, okay.
No, Saltbrook and Grim are out.
Okay.
It's by very little.
Probably either Naria, Dale, or sorry, I've forgotten your name, your character's name. Emily, complete blank there.
Ethel,
Ethel.
Thank you, Ethel. Yeah, one of those three.
make a choice.
Mhm.
Make a
It
choice.
probably makes more sense for Naria because it has to be someone
Get
familiar.
out of my head.
True. Yes.
Get out me head.
So I'll ask her what the hell's going on.
Nadia, you suddenly feel your head being essentially if there was a mental door,
Oh,
there's a
no.
knock on it.
Well, it seems that we have won.
What's going on?
Well, I feel like Naria is too far away to be able to tell.
You are
So I'm
right
not sure
here.
if you asked the right person.
Nadia, from where you're standing,
Oh.
you are able to see Thilden standing in front of the captains
Okay.
and the commander.
Yeah,
You
so
see Saltbrook and Grim together there, and Dale sort of coordinating the surrender of the coalition army.
well, everybody's okay, and they seem to be talking to the commanders.
Ask them to find out who massacred the orcs.
I don't know anything about that. What do you mean?
Just ask.
Okay, I will make my way over there.
Okay.
I do have a couple more questions for Homeboy.
All right.
Yeah, go for it.
My first question. Why Hellgate Dell? Why today?
For me, it's not to question my orders. I had orders to march onto the city and take it. As of why today, fighting down in the far forest has died down. We've achieved a breakthrough. Our commander saw the opportunity and we seized it.
When did oh, I guess okay. When did the coalition form an alliance with Sylvania?
The alliance with Sylvania was formed roughly 2 years ago, after our arrival here and the pausing of the long road. Sylvanians didn't want the road to be built through their ancestral lands, and the coalition realized that finding an ally in new territory would be beneficial to both of us.
Did anyone have any other questions?
If not, Nadia, you can go ahead and ask the question. Archimedes, you will be able to. She'll be able to tell you after.
Okay, dogs.
Oh, how could she phrase it for it to not be awkward and random?
I mean, he is defeated, so you can ask whatever you want. Like, what is he gonna do?
The orcs! The orcs!
Oh man, if
I feel
anyone
like I don't
hadn't
have enough
interrupted my story-
context.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have interrupted me the other day. Oh, cover.
Well, maybe we shouldn't have drunk so much the other day.
Oh, maybe you shouldn't have stuck your tongue down my throat
know,
while
this
I was
is what
trying to
happens.
talk.
This is
They have,
what
like, big
happens. This is
algae
what
in
happens
his
when she gets
teeth.
drunk.
Well, he told you to ask a
Suddenly has
question.
confidence.
So,
Okay, so yeah, she will come up and I guess look over everybody, see if they're okay, and then kind of just interject and ask about it.
okay. How do you ask it? Like, how do you phrase it?
Very sure. It's just like, because I don't know much about Archimedes' past, do
True.
I? So I'm not sure how to phrase it for them to know about. what I'm talking about.
Knowing what Nadia knows, and in this current situation, how do you think she would phrase it? All she knows is that Archimedes is asking her to ask a question regarding this, like who massacred the orcs.
Oh, I mean, she could ask, like, do you know Archimedes, Demon Scorcher, first?
Okay, yeah.
Or
go
do you
for
know
that.
of his clan? And do you know anything of the massacre of his clan?
Okay, which one do you go first?
Yeah, with the clan question.
Do you know of his clan? Okay.
Yes.
Demon Scorcher. I believe those were the savages in the Standing Stones.
And he is lucky I'm not over there.
I wasn't involved in their pacification. But I do know who was.
Who was it?
Thomas Hines, one of the 3 directors of the coalition. It was his purview. I do believe your wardens, and he looks over at you, Ethildon, have already met his security forces. The High Ice ring any bells?
Ethel?
I mean, do I have to say anything to that? Like,
I don't know.
it rings bells.
Do you stay quiet?
Yes.
Okay.
It was under his purview for the pacification of the tribe. They were giving us trouble. Oh, as far as I know, they were pacified. Some of them were taken deeper into coalition territory. As for why, I'm not entirely sure. You'll have to ask him yourself.
Pacified.
Indeed.
Wait, do you mean that there are survivors?
I believe a few of them did survive, though those that did not pose enough of a threat to the security forces.
And he looks over his shoulder and he asks Thornheart,
You served under Hines' army for a while, didn't you?
Yes, indeed.
Although I was not present for the pacification, I do believe some orcs were taken over to Ordolin. I could be wrong, however, as I served with him before the pacification took place. By the time that the tribes were being pacified, I was already serving under you, Commander Rathmore. You see, Ordolin would be your best call.
Anything else, party team?
Yeah, can we kill them now?
No.
How quickly can I get over there, Rod? Just one head.
God.
Just one.
Well, since he's far away.
You
I just
can
want to talk to him. I just
you
want
can
to talk to
start
him. I just
making your
want to
way.
talk to him.
You can start making your
Oh,
way
I'm running.
here
Oh, I'm running.
Wait, but not okay. But Naria could send him a message back.
until
just say,
Naria
"I've-"
tells you. You won't know what was said.
No, see, I'm already running because I know they're talking.
Okay.
The guy, what's the guy's
There's a
name?
next loot.
Sage?
Say again.
Oh my
Ethan?
God.
What's his
He's
name?
running.
Sage?
Saber. Saber
Saber.
Rathmore. Yeah.
She kind of looks at them fairly solemnly. And she'll say, "We have no side in this war. Since they're not out here yet, your high command is free to go."
Oh. Okay. Archimedes and
She like leans into Saber. She says, "But there were 3 rakes here today."
roll a persuasion for me.
Persuasion.
Yes.
18.
On an 18, Saber stops for a moment. He gets what you're trying to say here. He looks down at Thalion.
You spared my life, Sylvanian woman. For this, I will grant you a courtesy.
And he pulls out a piece of paper, Ethel. And he hands it to you. It's folded.
I would recommend you keep this away from Federation eyes. For sparing my life, this is the best gift I may give you. For now, our forces will retreat. Don't expect this war to stay as it is. A storm is coming. It might already be here as the bird flies.
And as he says this, he looks up at the sky where the magpie passed by. He salutes you and you, Nadia. And a very orderly. Orderly? Yeah, orderly.
Orderly, yeah.
Move.
I gotta yap at Rathmore as he walks by, though.
As he's passing by you, Saltbrook, what do you say?
Was it worth it?
What did you say?
Was it worth it?
A good battle is always worth it, Saltbrook. Especially against such marvelous opponents.
Make sure you give your sword to the Colonel. You have lost, after all.
The Colonel will get no such thing. Were I to give it to anyone, it would be to your commander.
And
Well,
as he says that, Saltbrook, he looks over his shoulder and looks at Ethilden. He very clearly means that the one he sees as the commander here is Ethilden.
Shrug. Well, since she can't take it, you might as well give it to the second. I'm gonna point to Grim.
What?
That's actually funny.
What do you mean?
Ah, I see.
And you see him untie his officer's sword from his belt, and he offers it to Grim. You didn't use the sword in the entire fight. You used your other one.
Indeed.
Why give this one to me?
Ceremony, Grim.
A commander's sword should never see blood.
And Grim looks at it for a moment. The blood of your companions is on the ground. It should be upon your sword. I will not take it. You do not have the stomach to bleed like your compatriots do. This is not a gift. It's a burden.
Very
Oh,
well.
he's bleeding. I made sure of that.
No, as in bleed on his sword. Grim is
Sure.
telling him to kill himself.
Fall upon your sword.
Crazy work.
Grim is essentially saying, if you're not willing to bleed like your compatriots who killed themselves for you with this ceremonial sword, a mark of your position, this isn't a gift. This is a bribe. So he's essentially saying, kill yourself. And Rathmore is taken aback for a moment.
You remind me of someone. Doesn't he, Grim? Doesn't he, Saltbrook?
Yes, he does.
Old Godwin seems to live even here in Faerun.
And as he says this, Saltbrook, Grim is immediately on him. He grabs him by the throat, and you just see Grim, like, very easily, like the guy doesn't weigh anything. He just lifts him.
I am nothing like Godwin Dawnhorn. Do we understand each other? Perfectly.
Put him down, Grim. He surrenders,
Say,
killing him now
I
is a
saw that.
crime.
Ethel, yeah, you see that. Nadia, you see that. You can't really hear what they're saying, but you just see Grim, like, his eyes flash with something wild underneath them. And he just grabs this guy by the throat, not by the collar, not by the jaw. He grabs him by the trachea and lifts him off the ground with murder in his eyes. And then he lets him go and pushes him back, like, get the fuck out of here. Consider
Tempted to
yourself.
stick my hand out, take his sword.
You want it? Take it. And he just tosses it over towards you.
I'll catch it.
You're very lucky, Rathmore. I do not feel merciful today. But if they have decided to spare your life, then I shall. Slaver.
And Rathmore, Sopra, give me a perception check.
Wow.
Alright. It's gonna be a 25.
He knows. Rathmore knows.
He's a knower.
He sees through Grim's disguise immediately. As soon as the words leave his mouth, Rathmore, his eyes know it. And he looks Grim up and down. And he's about to say something. But he stays quiet. He salutes the
Get
two
going,
of you.
Rathmore.
What?
Get going, Rathmore.
With your leave.
Granted.
And he returns to his captains, and they leave.
I'm gonna take a look at that sword.
It is a coalition's officer's sword. It's a dueling sword, a saber. Much like his user.
Is it ornate?
It is very ornate. You could fetch a
Glorious.
pretty penny for this.
Good
What's
mental
on my
piece, I think.
paper?
Your paper, Ethel, 1 second. Archimedes, you arrive at the crumbled gatehouse,
Oh no.
and you begin to navigate
yes.
your way over it.
The wall of fire's still there.
Well, what you can just choose to dispel it, Nadia.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
no.
I would dispel it after the battle, yes. But is
Or
he
can-
able to get there on time?
He's navigating his way
Yeah.
over the rubble. Yeah. Archimedes, as you're doing that, you see the captains and the commander taking their position in front of their own troops and giving them essentially a speech saying, "We are beaten, we will retreat." Ethel, as you open your paper, you find a report by a spy. And the paper says, Federation leadership preparing to issue a war declaration. Preemptive strike on Hellgate Dell authorized.
Wait, so it was a false flag.
I don't know. Was it?
Signs are pointing to yes.
Let's fucking go. I mean, you know, not good that civilians died, but you know.
It could have been worse. It could have been worse.
Ethel,
Sound
at the
like
bottom,
Amazon.
you notice an extra scribble. Rumors of exotic drake in area.
Ooh, I like it.
Capture alive. All right, Orky, you make your way over the rubble. What would you like to
Yep.
do?
Question. So I've been told enough that I'm
You
probably
haven't
furious.
been told a single thing.
Oh, okay.
You know nothing. You just know that they're talking.
God.
And as you make it over the rubble, you see that they're addressing their troops. This giant is just like sitting on his ass, sort of like watching, dull-eyed. What would you like to do?
I should probably go find out what's been talked about so far. So I'll head over to Naria.
Okay.
Oh, hello.
As you arrive, Ethildon is still looking through the paper that she got. Nadia is standing next to her. Nadia, what are you doing?
Oh, she. I guess, yeah, she turns around. She goes, "Oh, it's you."
What in the goddamn?
Well, that was quick.
So,
Well, it's over. They are retreating, but we managed to find out quite a bit of information from them. Archimedes, there are survivors of your clan.
what you mean?
We need to head over to the coalition territory to find out more. And we know the name of the one who has done it.
Who am I killing? Which one of these?
You see Archimedes point
I got it right.
frantically at the captains.
Which one of these
No.
hits?
None of those. None of
Higher.
those. You won't be
Higher,
killing
command.
any of those today.
Nadia, you remember the name given to you as Thomas Hines.
Yes. His name is Thomas Hine. Does that ring a bell?
Archimedes, you know
Does it?
who that is.
Okay.
He came to your village alongside the coalition force in the first contact between your tribe and the coalition. You remember him as this very muscular, but like strong man muscular. He's fat, tall, mutton chops, dark brown hair, cigar in his mouth at all times. You remember him attempting to dress like a normal guy, but clearly extremely rich. Richer than anything you had ever seen in your entire life. Your father seemed to trust him.
Okay.
Betrayal.
Betrayal!
Betrayal.
Betrayal.
Yes.
Got him.
With that
Are you
information,
okay?
with that information, Archimedes, how do you react?
Good question. I don't know. I feel like out of just the sheer anger, he's just gonna probably like scream into the air.
Nice.
I would do it, but it's kind of late here.
Yeah, that's fair.
He is going to wog.
Yeah, literally.
Archimedes, something catches your eye over to the corner of your eye. You see the mech just standing there, clearly deactivated.
Yeah, I'm looting that.
All right. Nadia, you
To
see
distract
Archimedes
myself from the anger.
scream into the air, and then, like an ADHD child, immediately notice the
Stomp.
mech and starts stomping away.
Rains.
Well, he's got a lot of things to process there.
Yeah.
I'll leave him to it.
You all notice that Colonel Frost makes his way over the rubble to his troops.
Make sure that all their weapons are secured. Send them east, over the border. We have new orders. A fresh new garrison will take our position. We're headed south. And the soldiers salute. And I need to grab something here. Because I'm stupid.
Hoopy hoopy.
Where is it? Where? Where? I can't locate it. There it is. You see Frost. All of you see this. He stands on a mound. I know it looks completely flat, but, you know, terrain is different. And as the coalition forces begin marching their way out, Cornelius begins to read. He unfurls a paper, and on his shoulder sits a magpie. In light of the heinous massacre at Hellgate Dell, an event that has left the Sword Coast in mourning, the Federation, comprised of the city-states of Waterdeep, Neverwinter, and Baldur's Gate, hereby issue this formal declaration of war against the Coalition. The Federation, united in its commitment to justice, peace, and the well-being of its citizens, can no longer tolerate the egregious actions perpetrated by the 5 mega-corporations that constitute the Coalition. Frycor, White Star Mining, Seaway Entertainment, Gem Financial, and Peridot Manufacturing. The massacre at Hellgate Dell resulted in the senseless and brutal killing of thousands of innocent civilians. The Federation holds the Coalition responsible for this atrocity, as evidence points towards their involvement in orchestrating this ruthless act against life itself. Despite diplomatic efforts and calls for accountability, the Coalition has shown no remorse, offered no explanation, and displayed a blatant disregard for the value of life. Their actions have left an indelible mark on the Sword Coast, staining the principles of justice and peace that the Federation holds dear. Therefore, in defense of the honor, safety, and rights of our citizens, the Federation declares war against the Coalition. This conflict is a solemn obligation to ensure that those responsible for the massacre at Hellgate Dell are all held accountable for their crimes and to safeguard the future of the Sword Coast. May the deities guide us in this time of strife, and may justice prevail as the Federation takes up arms for the first time in 50 years. Let it be known that we do not seek aggression, but we stand resolute in the face of tyranny, ready to defend our people and our way of life. Signed, Loral Silverhand, Open Lord of Waterdeep, Alder Ravengard, Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate, and Daggult Neverember, Lord Protector of Neverwinter.
Maybe I should have shot that bird.
We are at war. In light of their peaceful surrender, this Coalition division will be allowed to return to their lines. No such courtesy will be allowed again. And a weight settles over everyone around you. You see the soldiers of the Federation looking at each other. Murmurs here and there. Coalition also looks at each other. And the Sylvanian soldiers that are present separate themselves from the Coalition soldiers that are leaving. As they prepare... Sorry, what?
I was making a reference to Futurama.
Oh. As they prepare to march north instead, Ethel, you recognize that they are headed towards Sylvania. They're returning home.
While the end of that speech was concluding, I will flit over with Thalion to the boys, Salt and Grim.
Okay. Nadia, do you go with?
Yeah.
Orchimedes, do you stay with the mech?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and fire the main gun at the jet. No, I'm joking. Real tempted, folk. Real tempted.
This is great.
No, I was thinking the main gun, just fire it straight at the leadership, like.
Target lock.
No.
So tempting.
Warning, missile.
No. Orchimedes is
Oh,
more
look,
of a
it's
talking
civilian
dude, and he's
airliner.
taking his anger out by distracting himself.
You all just hear angry clanking noises. Dale, do you go over to the others?
Yes, after when I conclude that no shenanigans will happen over there.
I will like grab
There
a
better not
hold.
be any shenanigans, Rod.
Okay. Ethel?
I will grab a hold of Saltbrook's shoulder and pull out my freshly procured paper and tell him we need to get back to Magna right now.
And we should make haste once we gather up our wandering party.
We need to get Basim.
Yes.
We need to get
See-
rallying. That's what we need.
Yes.
Rally ahead, my Seif baby.
The blueberry.
Maybe
My
don't
blueberry.
march him out in full Federation uniform in front of the entire Federation. They're going to think he's
Yes,
deserting.
we'll find him.
Walk him out the side entrance or something along those lines. Regardless,
In the dramatic meantime, though, I feel like I should no longer be here.
yes, if you wish to scamper ahead a bit and get
I think I
Thalion
shall
out of
mount.
here a bit.
I think I
I
should
will.
mount Thalion.
As you mount Thalion, you hear in the distance. One moment, please, Wyndburgh Wardens.
Oh boy.
And you see the Colonel making his way over to all of you. He stops in front of all of you. He looks you all up and down, and then he lingers on you, Ethel. Then he looks over at Thalion. And as he does, he stops for a moment and looks over his shoulder at Guardian Savage. You assisted our forces in repelling the enemy. Were it not for you, I firmly believe that despite the ability of my garrison, Hellgate Dell would have fallen. And we would have started this war in the negative. There were only 3 Drakes today.
She lets out a big, big sigh.
Whatever secret you hold, Sylvanian, I recommend that you are more careful in the future. Though I cannot fail or be remiss in thanking you for exposing yourself in the way you did. You have my people's gratitude and the Federation's thanks. If I can assist in some way to safeguard the protection of your Drake, you but only ask.
Whoa, deadass.
Dead ass.
Dead ass Ethan.
Yes,
We
dear,
straight
dead
button now.
Verily,
As the
verily
say.
no cap. For real, for
Verily
real.
no.
It sounds better with that accent.
Verily dead
Verily,
ass.
no cap for Shizzle, my elven homie.
For shizzle my elvizzle. My knife izzle.
Oh dear.
Sorry,
Oh,
couldn't
dear.
resist. Oh dear. I
Oh
cannot
my.
I cannot guarantee anything drastic, but your secret is safe with me. Is there anything you would ask for, Ethel?
I mean, there's not exactly like a citizen or provisional Drake license, is there? Oh, let me get some recreational Drake.
Hmm.
No, don't worry. I got my Drake card, bro.
I got my Drake
Do
card.
you have a license
It's
for this
a
Drake?
minor.
Oi there, you got a license for that, Drake?
Well. Looks like we're
I
gonna
have
have
a
to
that.
bang you up in a slammer.
While I cannot provide you with a license, you would need to go to one of the capital cities for that. I can provide you with a permit for the ownership of this exotic drake as a collector. It might not hold under scrutiny, but it might allow you some leeway. I would strongly recommend that you find a way to acquire a Drake Rider's permit or a license. I do not expect any of you to enlist in the Federation Army, although Wyndburgh Wardens, if you truly are from Wyndburgh, you do fall under our jurisdiction.
It is a matter to be discussed at a later date, Colonel. This is not an intentional matter we wish to involve ourselves with, but given the lack of choice that we were given, I was not going to sit back and let a massacre happen again.
Verily. You have my thanks.
Aye.
As,
Best of luck.
as for the war itself, be careful in the air. Federation Air Force will begin enforcing its own blockades throughout all of the Federation. Sword Coast is now under lockdown.
Any chance we can get a pass?
I could provide you with an explanation, a letter, explaining that you are trying to return to Wyndburgh. That is the best I can provide you.
It is better than nothing.
You hear him whistle, and essentially a squire
Squire!
arrives next
Squire!
to him. Paper,
Squire! Oh my gosh.
paper, quill, in that order.
Table, and he bends over.
No, he just hands it over to him. And turn around, squire. Yes, sir. And he puts the paper on the squire's back and begins writing. Stop wiggling. Yes, sir. Sorry.
I mean, all the cool empires use wax tablets, but, you know, paper's fine.
And does anyone have a flame?
Yes.
A small flame, if you wouldn't mind.
It's not picking up. I'm trying to like.
She's clicking her fingers as if like.
Yeah. After
Yeah,
a few
lights up.
tries, your finger finally ignites. A small flame at the tip of your index finger. He, from inside his coat, he pulls out a piece of wax and he melts it on top of the paper. He blows on it, gives it to the squire, opens his hand towards him. The squire pulls out a small seal, and he seals the letter. There you go. As much as I can provide for our intrepid heroes. Anything more than this, and I would be abetting a rogue element. And unfortunately, not even a colonel would be able to do that and retain his rank.
Quite. The assistance is appreciated, however.
Your assistance
Thank you.
is very much appreciated as well.
Thank you, Colonel.
Thank you, Wyndburgh Wardens. Now, reconstruction is underway. The Sylvanians will be making their way back to their homeland. And war is upon us. May the gods help us all. And he turns around and is followed by his squire. You all see as the Sylvanians begin making their way up north. All right. It has been 2 hours and 12 minutes. Let's take a short little break for a snack, go to the bathroom. I will see you all here in 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Okay,
I might need my pet.
See you in a bit.
Doki.
Hi everyone. Just letting you know, actually we're gonna be ending it here today. And
You mean to tell me they didn't hear us sing "Take on Me"?
no,
Unfortunately,
it was all closed.
it was all a dream.
Take on
me, take on me, take me on, take on me. I'll be gone in a day or two. All right, good night, everyone. Thank you for coming. We will see you next week.
See you later.
Good night, everybody.
Ugh.